I'm from the Bronx because I'm attached to the Bronx and I love to write about the Bronx. I was just curious about what was happening in the 40s in the Bronx, and I came across an article in the Crisis magazine, which used to be published by the NAACP. That was a series of investigative stories by this Black woman journalist, Marvell Cook, and the civil rights activist organizer, Ella Baker. They had gone undercover on the Bronx slave market. I think it might have started during the Depression, but especially during World War II, because there were restrictions on white domestic workers being able to come into the U.S. There were a lot of White House wives and women who worked at home because that was the predominant, space for women. So I was reading about Bronx history and came across that series of articles, and I was like, oh my gosh, the Bronx slave market, where these Black women had to basically sell their labor for, pennies, nickels on the hour to do really grueling work, cleaning houses, washing windows. Sometimes, as what happens in the book, like they got stolen from, even as they were being told that they were being paid. And so I think, especially because New York, and the North, likes to point the finger at the South. I thought it was important to point out that New York is and has been a place and a site of exploitation of Black women in our labor, and that often Black women have been the ones to highlight that, to bring it to people's attention so that it could stop.